Oh.
I'll take this girl.
I know how to heal, thank you.
Take the door, you find the girl. Then when we find her, we're gonna kill her, right? Yeah, we're gonna kill her. When we find the girl that we're looking for in this ball.
Man, better get Joel some health packs. Oh no, I got shot. Better use this health pack.
You get back and you be like, good news, Joel, I got back alive from the quest to get you health packs. I used all of our bullets and I acquired nothing new.
Hey Joel, you know that hole in your chest? Well, I went out and I got you a med kit, and all it cost me were these 16 holes in my chest.
And all our bullets.
You know, it's not even the logical stuff that bothers me. It's not even about, like, why are these guys here? Why are they all willing to kill a little girl and a dying guy? This is filler. Like, especially when you have such a beautiful example of something that isn't filler, like the water gun fight between Riley and Ellie. This is just like, we just had 3 rooms of shooting dudes. Now we have another room of shooting dudes. Why? DLC needed to be 3 hours long, and people wouldn't pay $15 otherwise. And that's all this is complete filler.
Yeah, it's not like we were getting into the water gun fight and we're like, oh my god, more combat.
Exactly. Oh, not more character build. This had better not be another tender moment between friends as they overcome their differences. Because, good grief, how many of those can 2 human beings have in one evening?
You know, and I
Where
can
are these
appreciate,
people
like...
getting their positive emotion?
I can appreciate, like, an irreverent, like, screw all that touchy-feely crap, let's just shoot some dudes, and like, games like Borderlands and Quake and stuff, you can get that from other places, but this game has pretensions of being more than that, and it occasionally is, but more often than not, it isn't, and when it isn't, it's like this, it's just a shooter...
Sound?
Someone throwing something?
Is he tying his shoe? What is he doing?
Okay. Just keels over.
You're kind of a dick, Josh.
These guys are dying really
Shut
obligingly to these arrows and, you know, just any body part, really, just assorted body parts.
Oh god, I've been shot by an arrow, and it's not in a critical area of my body, but it's incredibly painful.
Oh, fuck. What?
I'm losing a lot
what
of
the
blood.
You knock a hole in each of the... You bore a hole in each of these dudes, and they have to find their own precocious 15-year-old girl to drag them off and patch them up.
That's why
Also,
they're all after you, because they want a precocious
God damn it.
sidekick.
Down there, by the door.
You know, also, it kind of undercuts a lot of the tension when you have a bark that lets you know that all the bad guys are dead.
Come on, you want to do this? Let's do this. Gets hit by 8 slugs in the center mass.
Oh my goodness.
In retrospect, and in hindsight, I did not want to do this.
God, this embodies... I mean, I've said it before, but this just embodies the game so well, where it's like, we're going to work really hard to build a believable teenager, but then we're also going to work really hard to build Ellie up as this badass warrior that's going to take on an entire thing of 30 dudes.
An army of men. She has killed like 30 guys in this outing alone. Oh, guys, they make no sense, and it's really tedious.
So when people complain about video games being video gamey, this is the stuff I think I'd like to point to is like why video game being video gamey is bad, and why I don't think necessarily that interaction a priori equals good.
Damn it. Come here, you.
Well, it's not like the previous section lacked interaction. It was just moved in
How
a
did that
different
set off the
pace.
fire?
Well, no,
I mean,
but like
it's like-
somebody look at the frickin' I don't know how that set off the fire. Look at the little segment of the photo booth, where like all you can really do is like pick different faces of preset animations, and people would argue that that's less interactive than a giant epic combat sequence that lets you choose how to go about killing dudes, but killing dudes is not as interesting as that photo booth scene.
Right. Now, if the whole game was nothing but the two of you goofing off, then it might get a little old after a while, but it would probably get old slower than doing the exact same shooting mechanics over and over
shit.
for hours.
Hi, what's up? How's it going?
Was that scripted, or did you actually just not know?
No, he was hiding there and I didn't see him.
Well, you made it work.
Really? These
he
guys
dead?
are chumps.
That guy's got a weird fetish. Thank you, Josh, for the sympathy laugh.
What?
Oh shit,
Is there
now
a
there's
guy over
zombies,
there?
you guys.
Oh, come the... Over here! Job!
Hey, what's up?
Now I'm just getting irritated.
Is this even the end of the DLC, Josh? Like,
This is the
final...
end of the DLC. Oh
Okay,
god.
so this is the boss fight.
Do we not see what happened to Riley
shit, what?
specifically?
God. That'll be the end, but this is like the final fight.
They're like, I've shot her 8 times, I've punched her, I've hit her with my gun butt, I think
I don't know, boss.
I think maybe she just doesn't want to die.
I think another 20 or 30 bullets and a few dozen more stabs and we'll have her.
Good lord.
This is definitely worth our lives.
Where are the rest of these raiders to eat the zombies? Holy fuck.
Is that how that works?
Also, I'm supposed to get... One of these guys is supposed to drop a goddamn sniper rifle. There we go.
Okay, so it's a hunting rifle. I thought one of these guys had like a Barrett 50 cal, and you were gonna set up in like a window or something, and there's gonna be 100,000 bandits coming over the horizon with a Humvee.
There's like no weapon sway on this.
I was just picturing the scene from Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where it's just sort of like, account for the rotation of the Earth, and the Coriolis effect, and the wind trajectory, and take out that sniper, or take out that zombie's arm. I love that the game didn't bother to model any bullet trajectories whatsoever, but then this one shot you take, they're like, friggin' rotation of the Earth, wind speed,
Coriolis
gravity,
effect.
all of that stuff, and it's like, it doesn't really matter.
Better be alive, Joel.
Joel's dead, and the words time paradox scroll across the screen.
Barricade the door!
He gets replaced by Nolan North.
Oh, it's too late. We just gotta put him down.
Oh, this fucking hurts. I was really hoping we wouldn't have to see this.
Shit! The gate! Help me lift it!
So are those zombies or are those fireflies?
See, this
No,
is
those
a
are
really
zombies. What
effective
are the fireflies being
technique.
trying to eat us?
They cut there because it's clear what happens next when they juxtapose it with Ellie being alone in a freezing shopping mall. And now that creates a strong element of dread. They let you think about it. They let you realize the consequences. And now you know how this is going to go down. I mean, I assume I do. Maybe she'll escape and everything will be fine.
I'm sure that's what happened. Yes. Yes, that is how zombie stories will end.
At
Is that
the, okay,
good
at the
guys
very
will
least,
continue
it
to be
makes you
alive.
think things are going to go wrong, which produces a very strong negative response.
Yeah. Well, the game's letting you hope. Okay, maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll make it. I mean, it's not guaranteed that she's gonna die.
Stay back!
This seems like an awful coordinated attack by the zombies. Also, was that the guy from Too Many Cooks?
The scaffolding?
He looks a lot like the guy from Too Many Cooks. He didn't even look like a zombie. He looked like he just decided to join in.
It's just
Some
the guy
homeless dude trying to
from,
like
it's just the guy from Too Many Cooks.
get some food.
Did somebody say murdering teenage girls?
They're getting closer!
Exactly.
Follow me!
Too many cooks, too many cooks.
Damn, Riley is fast.
Ellie! I'm good, just keep going!
This is an extremely coordinated zombie attack.
Yeah, holy
Move in
shit,
at
she's
dawn,
fast.
man.
Modern Warfare could not do better.
I think it's like world record setting.
The Fireflies hired her for a reason.
She's a she's happy as hell.
Ellie!
And that's how Ellie died and Riley became the protect. Wait.
Quickly! Get up! Ellie!
Yuck.
I think it's clear.
Ellie. Ellie, your arm.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Ellie got bit, but what if a 1 in a billion chance that she's immune?
No, 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 no.
Well, balls.
Oh. Brutal.
Don't worry. I've done this before.
That was a hell of a thing.
I'm kind of an expert. Ish.
Do you have to do this, or is this a cutscene?
No, this is a cutscene. This is not Walking Dead Season 2.
That's kind of where my mind was going.
Spoiler! Spoiler, Josh! Now I know that something happens that involves somebody being horribly injured. Okay, that's not much of a spoiler, is it?
Maybe you should fucking play it. It came out like 8 months ago.
Some more stuff over there you can break.
What are we gonna do?
The way I see it, we got two options.
Oh, fuck me.
One, you take the easy way out. It's quick and painless. I'm not a fan of option one. Two, we fight.
Fight for what? We're gonna turn into one of those
We
things.
fight each other to the death.
There are a million ways we should have died before today. And a million ways we can die before tomorrow. But we fight for every second we get to spend with each other. Whether
all
it's
of
2
this
minutes,
implausible stuff
2
going
days.
on, and the ridiculous army
don't
of
give that up.
infinite bandits is just to distract us from the fact that there's no way
don't
Joel
wanna give that
should
up.
have survived that injury.
My vote? Let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together.
What's option 3?
What really makes this sad is not the fact that these two girls are dying. It's that one of them doesn't die and has to watch their friend, and that is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's get out of here.
And that was the Left Behind DLC, which I think is one of the
Jesus
best
Christ,
DLCs
that
I've
was
ever
hard
played.
to watch. Yeah, that was good DLC. I mean, except for the half of it, which was terrible. Yep, it was really good.
Except for the
Better
parts
than
which
most
were
DLC.
awful, it was absolutely phenomenal. Except for those
That's-
parts that were terrible.
that's sort of my opinion of the game as a whole. So
It goes back to that whole oil and water thing. Every time this game tries to turn into it's like it just couldn't break free of these mechanics that run so against what it's doing. Or it feels the need to do too much of it. You know, a guy here, a guy there, that'd be one.
yeah, like if it was more judicious about its use of those mechanics, if it was like a room
Yeah.
full of guys you need to strategically shoot out and then we move on with the story, but instead it's like 45 minutes of shooting news later, we're gonna take a break and do an episode or 3 on Alan Wake, and then come back and do The Last of Us.
Oh, God,
And even
sometimes
so,
that
there was a
we're
lot
still
less
doing episodes
fighting
of Alan
than
Wake.
there was in the main game.
Well, no one had a minigun or a sniper nest trained at all times at one stupid position.
Neil Druckmann, you depressed me. You do good work, but now I'm sad and it's your fault. I need a hug. Somebody give me a hug.
Really,
I
the
think it's
last
Chris's
human
turn.
being in the credits should just say, and John Johnson as The Last of Us.
Oh.
Alright, well, next week we will be doing more of The Last of Us proper.
I was kind of hoping we would just stop the whole series right here and just never go back to it and never mention it again.
Josh,
We don't see
Josh.
the end.
can I ask you a question before we go forward? Because I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily opposed to the idea of doing the rest of the game. I just want to know what I'm getting into. Is there a photo booth sequence in the rest of the game?
No.
Shit
No,
sucks.
but the final boss fight of the game is an encounter where a high-speed chase on a carousel. Involving all the characters, quickly jumping from horse to horse.
Wait a minute, Josh, I just thought of something. Okay, so what I really wanted was more puns, or, you know, another photo booth sequence, but you might be able to tell me, is there a
do
point
kind
where
of
we'll kill
survive into
40
chapter
more
4.
human bandits for no reason?
There is! It's interesting you asked that. There are
Oh.
several points.
We can't miss that.
Multiple 40 bandit fights, in fact.
We haven't even gotten to like the assault rifles and the bazookas yet, so
Wait, is there actually bazooka in this game? Did you not just make that up? Is there actually bazookas in this game? Chris, are you telling me the truth? There's actually bazookas in this game?
I don't think there's bazookas per se. I believe there is a grenade launcher, I think, in the final levels.
Okay,
Is there? I don't think there is.
Do they
Maybe.
have
Is there not? Let me look
the
it up.
rail
Oh, it's
do
like
they
an
have a rocket launcher?
M16.
And can you do rocket jumping? That's what I want to know. And is there
no,
quad
and
damage?
Definitely no.
Okay, what's the status on my main man home slice, the lightning gun? Because lightning gun's been having a really rough year and he could really use some more work.
I don't know, where would you get ammo for the lightning gun in the zombie apocalypse?
Batteries, Josh. You find
know-
them in Walkmans.
You know, Josh, I imagine you get them from the same place you find ammo for a lightning gun in Shub Nagurath's tomb.
How is
It's
that?
there.
Okay, there is a flamethrower.
Well, we already have that. Did you guys miss, like, the last 3 weeks when I was using the flamethrower to kill everything?
No, but I'm just trying to think of the most ridiculous weapon. The problem is this wiki lists all the multiplayer weapons, which do go a little bit goofy. So there's like El Diablo, and I'm like, what's that? Oh, it's a multiplayer weapon.
You literally just stick your hand up Diablo from the award-winning Blizzard Entertainment franchise. You just stick your hand up his rear.
El Diablo is a single player weapon. Never mind.
Yeah, isn't that the revolver with the scope?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
we'll be
that's
back
actually-
next week with Last of Us, not Left 4 Dead. I was gonna say that, but then I got confused.
We'll be playing Dead
Yeah,
Rising
Left 4
next
Dead
week.
would never have Left 4 Dead would never have a gun called El Diablo.
Jay, Rutscorn, did you know what that means? That's actually Spanish for the Diablo.
Oh.
God, terrible.
So wait, does that mean our character's name actually translates to the?
Elia.